What's up, Hook fam? Christian Brummett back for another Tackle Tuesday video. A couple weeks ago, we went into the Bassmaster Elite Series 2024 schedule. Today, we are doing the same thing for the Major League Fishing Bass Pro Tour. Gonna take a look at all the upcoming tournaments and take a look at a comparison between the two. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so first up for the Bass Pro Tour, guys, stage one is gonna be also on Toledo Bend, just like the Bassmaster Elite Series. Only difference here, these guys are going to be going 3 weeks before the Elite Series, January 30th through February 4th. This is also going to be definitely pre-spawn, maybe some starting to get into the spawn, so expect to see bass on beds. Big, gigantic largemouth. Don't be surprised if you see a handful of double-digit bass. This is going to be a huge, big tournament. The MLF also is going back to the every fish counts method of scoring for this year. So just imagine on a lake like this how that's going to play out. We're going to see enormous bags of fish. So this is going to be very exciting. I do also want to give a quick shout out to the folks over at Buckeye Landing on Toledo Bend, as I did in the other video. This is an incredible place. It's got a great boat ramp. It's not crazy busy. It's got great access to the lake and good pricing on camping. So if you guys are going to be in the Toledo Bend area, I've got their link in the description below. Check them out. Definitely tell them Christian Brummett sent you. All right, so for stage two, the guys on the Bass Pro Tour will be heading from February 20th through the 25th to Santee Cooper Lakes in South Carolina. This is going to shape up to be another awesome tournament. So I think the weather is going to play a huge part in here. Depending on how the weather plays out, there's a lot of shallow water vegetation. That's going to affect that as well. But we should be, in a pre-spawn time frame here as well. So expect to see a lot of largemouth, big fish caught here as well. And this is going to be another big, exciting tournament. Next up is going to be March 14th through the 17th. The guys are heading to Alabama to Lay Lake. This is going to be another tournament that's going to end up going down right in the heart of the spawn. Everybody knows Alabama is known for a gigantic largemouth. Should pretty much just be a largemouth tournament here in the spawn. Might see a handful of spotted bass play here, but probably just going to be a mostly largemouth tournament. But look for big old numbers, big bags. Going to be a great one. All right, stage three is going to be April 9th through the 14th on Dale Hollow Lake in Tennessee. This is probably going to be the most exciting tournament for me. I have become addicted to smallmouth over the last few years, and this is a smallmouth super factory. The largest smallmouth ever caught back in 1955 is still the record out of Dale Hollow, 11 pounds, 15 ounces. But 6 out of the 10 biggest smallmouth ever caught have all come out of Dale Hollow. So this is a big smallmouth lake, and I cannot wait for this. I'm actually trying to fish 2 BFL tournaments this spring on Dale Hollow. So if any of you guys are fishing those, definitely drop a comment. I'd love to link up and say hey while I'm there. But yeah, super excited for this Bass Pro tournament here, and we're going to see some gigantic fish caught. Next up is going to be the Heavy Hitters Tournament. This is May 18th through the 23rd on the Kissimmee Chain of Lakes. Everybody knows Florida has the best, maybe, largemouth fishing, so we're going to see a bunch of giant fish here. This is going to be a little bit later in the season, so it's not going to be right in the spawn or anything, but Florida fish spawn a couple times a year sometimes. Either way, there's going to be a bunch of giant fish caught. I'm super excited about this one. Over the past handful of years, there have been literally thousands of 8-pound plus bass weighed in on the Kissimmee Chain. Florida Wildlife keeps track of all that. And also, the biggest one-day tournament bag ever for a 5-fish limit was caught on Lake Toho back in 2001 by Dean Rojas. 45 pounds, 2 ounces. That is a 9-pound average. That is absolutely nuts. I don't know if we'll see anything like that, but I'm sure we'll see a few bags that are pretty close to it. Going to be a really exciting one here. All right, stage 5 is another one that I am super excited for. It's going to be June 4th through the 9th on the Chowan River in North Carolina. Now, this is a waterway that I did not know anything about, but I started doing my research. Apparently, this place is loaded with big largemouth. There's all different types of ways to fish: cypress trees, lily pads, log jams. I did find out that this time of the year on this waterway, we should expect to see a lot of buzzbait and frog fishing. So expect to see a bunch of big largemouth getting caught on topwater. That is the most exciting thing in all of bass fishing. So this is going to be a really, really fun one. All right, stage 6, June 25th through the 30th on the James River in Virginia. This is a super famous, very notorious waterway. A lot of tournaments on here over the years, known for big largemouth, big smallmouth, some deeper water drop-offs. This time of year, we will probably be seeing a lot of fish caught on moving baits, jerk baits, swim baits, crank baits. This should be a very awesome, exciting tournament as well. Expect to see some guys fishing, not running very far and fishing close to the weigh-in area, and then some guys are probably going to be running 30, 40, 50 miles, and it's just going to be a very exciting tournament. Look forward to this one. All right, well, stage 7, last Bass Pro Tour tournament of the year. They saved the best for last, and that is going to be the St. Lawrence River. Same as Bassmaster Elites. They're going there at the very end of the year. Bass Pro Tour actually goes 1 week before the Bassmaster Elite Series, so we'll definitely see a lot of Elite Series guys, I would imagine, following in the footsteps as far as location and all that kind of stuff. But this is going to be crazy exciting this year. So the Bass Pro Tour this year is switching back to the old format where every fish counts. Also, on the St. Lawrence River, over the last few years, we've been seeing smallmouth only 100+ pound tournaments from quite a few guys, and it's more and more every year. This year, for the Bass Pro Tour, every single fish is going to count. We are going to just see an ungodly amount of gigantic smallmouth caught, and total tournament weights are going to be to the likes that has never been seen in bass fishing before. It's going to be crazy exciting. I know there's a lot of people out there that hate this format and think it's ridiculous, every fish counts, but it's going to be very exciting either way. There's going to be more coverage of the live stuff, so you'll be able to tune in and watch just tons of gigantic smallmouth being caught. I can't wait. I'm very excited for that. Well, guys, there you have it. I think overall the Bass Pro Tour is going to be slightly better than the Elite Series simply because it's more diverse. I don't know of any big tournaments anytime recently that have been on the Chowan River, so that's going to be new and exciting. Also, with them switching back to the Every Fish Counts format, the St. Lawrence River, Toledo Bend, some of these tournaments are just going to be unbelievably outrageous, just crazy amounts of huge, huge fish caught. The total tournament weights are just going to be nuts. But, they still have those trophy lakes that everybody knows, but then also mixing in a little bit of that uniqueness and abnormal waters. So either way, it's going to be a totally awesome, very exciting season, and I can't wait. I appreciate you guys staying tuned into the channel. You guys stay hooked, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.